What's up, YouTubers? Johnzza here, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Gates to Infinity. Now we are going through this dungeon that we still have to go through. So let us continue on with our journey, shall we? And hopefully we can get through this. Join us! Join us. Join us. And I'm not facing that Amoonguss. Fuck that shit. And I'm saving that team attack for an emergency. Oh, good. Just in case if you leave me, I have my thing. Dwebble. Vine Whip. Aww. And want Dwebble to join us. Aww. Yeah, let's have both of us work together. Get him! Snipe him! Yeah, as I thought, it was Sosmatoad. Stairs and Dwebble! Aw, why don't you ever join me? Dwebble, why are you not like the Snivies? Why? And I know it's not because I have a big area, because I remember, like, you know, you can try to, like, beat them up, too. Because, I know I'm able to still get party members. It's basically because because I keep trying to have Dino keeps wanting to join, but I can't, because I'm saving my spots for good people. And Dino's not a good person, because, what the no, I didn't know! Ah! Screw you! Stairs. Alright, so this is Sosmatoad. God damn it, I didn't know! I just went too fast. Substrika and Shieldgun. Alright, then when we're done here, we can just be done with this bowl. Yeah, we'll get done with this bowl and move on. Alright. Didn't get Dwebble, but I can always come back into this area and come and get him. It's gotten pretty dark. It must be almost nighttime. We've been walking a long while. It does take it out of you, doesn't it? There's no sign that we have been followed. Shall we stop for the night? Sure, maybe you can explain what's going on. Ooh, nice place. Even when they're this far away, the moon and the stars just look the same as they do in paradise. I wonder how everyone in Paradise and Post Town are doing. I wonder if Osh is alright. I hope he made it safely back to Paradise. If he makes it that far, he can get help from the others. I've got to do the same. I've got to make it back to Paradise. Johnzza! Johnzza, you must wish that you could go back home, don't you? But before I can do that, I'm afraid there's something I must ask of you to do. Something I have to do? Destroy the bitter coal. If you would want to know why I should ask a human like you for help, Johnzza. Well, I'm afraid we didn't get to finish our little conversation before, did we? I'll continue my explanation now, if I may. Sure. First of all, I must tell you, the truth is that I'm not a Pokemon. What? A Drake is not a Pokemon? Well, perhaps it's not entirely occurred to say that I am not a Pokemon. As you can see, I have taken a form of a Pokemon, but it's only a temporary form. In fact, I am the voice of life. The voice of life? The voice of life is the voice of all nature. Every last mountain, rive, tree, and here blade of grass in this world is excitement of joy and cry and pain. When all those voices come together in a single unity cry, well, that's me, Johnzza. Right now, this world, the Pokemon world, it's tearing is of destruction. What? This is the Bittercoal, a mysterious body that has suddenly appeared in our world. It has grown. It eats away at the heart of the world and drives towards the destruction. This world is being destroyed, but the strange thing called the Bittercoal. Johnzza, you have the Snivies. That is the Snivies. You've traveled to the Great Glacier, from what I've heard. You heard that? From where? Did one of the people in Post Town tell you? Was the Malga that told you? How did it happen? Did you see the levitating... Sorry, there was just something on my screen. In the air while you were there. Hang on. I'm just trying to make this a little darker so you can see. That was the element of the Bittercoal. Huh? In other words, the Bittercoal lies within the Glacier Palace. The Bittercoal in the Glacier Palace? And the power that makes the objects float in the air? Ah! If it can do that, then the Bittercoal must be... They're floating! Chunks of ice are floating in the air! That's not all. There are other things floating around here. Then it's true. Looks that way. We just can't chunk the rumors anymore. The legends of the Great Crystal that only have been stories up until now. But now that we've come here, it's finally starting to feel like it could be real. The Great Crystal that Umbreon sought out with us fire in his heart. To think that it would be threatening the world with destruction, that it's actually this Bittercoal dragon is talking about. In my incident, it is to destroy the Bittercoal and protect this world, but there is something standing in my way. The one who stands the guard of the Bittercoal, Kyurem. What? What? Kyurem? Yeah, Kyurem, you know, the big white guy that told us we couldn't go further. Well, he's huge! Is he an enemy? Yeah, apparently it is. That Kyurem is protecting the Bittercoal? Kyurem is able to see into the future. Yeah, we heard that before. And if there is anyone who dares to endanger that future, anyone who would oppose that future and deflect it without any mercy, suddenly he diffused the future that has been detected. That's what Kyurem does. That's what Kyurem is. Defending the future that has been decided? That's right. When we heard in Kyurem in the palace, Kyurem himself said he had been watching over the future since days as long as been forgotten. So the future that Kyurem saw, it was the world ending. Even though that Kyurem is trying to protect the future, and the future is destruction. Moon and the other Pokemon who attacked you, Johnzza, all of them work for Kyurem. Kyurem and his allies wish to bring the world to an end. So that's what makes sense. Yet, the many voices in this world, the voices of life, do not wish that. We are crying out for this world to be saved, and so all to destroy the Bittercoal whenever it takes. But Kyurem is not the only problem. The Bittercoal is actually magnificent amounts of energy of Pokemon. It distanced fog forms of those negative emitted around the Bittercoal. And that is why if a Pokemon gets too close to the Bittercoal, its spirits will be overwhelmed by the negative power. And the power is so crushing that it is deflective even to breathe. Could that be? Back when we... Please, aren't we there yet? That's odd. Why is everyone suddenly out of breath? So the reason that why everyone was having such a hard time is because of the great crystal. No, the bitter coal was near. That is why no Pokemon can destroy the bitter coal. And if not a Pokemon, then who? That's when I thought, perhaps a human. A human may not be affected by the Pokemon negativity. When I realized that, I began to broadcast my plea into dreams of humans. In an attempt to find our hopes in the human world. One of the humans who heard that plea came from to your world was you, Johnzza. So that's what happened. I am one of those humans who... Huh? Wait, I'm one of the humans who heard the plea? Yeah, that means it must be more humans, right? That is correct. You are not actually the only human in this world, Johnzza. Many humans are able to hear the voices of life and come into this world as Pokemon. Just like you, Johnzza. You know, this really makes me want to feel like I really want to actually be a part of this. Like, actually go into the Pokemon world and be a Pokemon. What? Yes, they were. They should still be somewhere in this world. But those poor humans, they also begin to hunt down by Kyurem's and his allies, one by one. Mura learned them out just as I did to you, and then defeat them ultrally. I'm afraid that you are the only one who can depend on now, Johnzza. Please say that you will help me. Please say that you will destroy the bitter coal. It's shocking to hear all that. To hear that there are other humans who came to this as Pokemon besides me, but they're all being targeted by Muna's gang and begin to defend one after another. But if all humans who came here are defeated, what happens? The bitter coal has to be destroyed, or it's the end of this world. Someone has to do it. Someone has to stick it out to the end, and that someone is me. And you'll have to see that in the next video, since we are like a bunch of this talking is just taking forever and ever and ever. Maybe because I'm like a slow reader or something. I am really a slow reader, so sorry about that. Also, because it's hard for me to read. It's hard. I'm not really a good reader also, so. Anyways, I'm gonna end that video here, so we'll see what happens next. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, press the like button or subscribe, do whatever, and I will see all you dudes in the next video. See ya!